Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fractions. Yes, our favorite. Man, you're going to love this one. Alright, for some of you this might be a review, but you need to take your notes, make sure you learn everything, and have it down. Okay? Your objective for this video is, as a student, you should be able to multiply a fraction by a fraction. You will need graphic organizer number 3. It can be found in the back in the mailbox, and you should pause this video if you need it. Yeah, pause it. Now, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Yeah, right, and if you have it, we're going to go ahead and get started. Multiplying fractions, there are 3 steps. They are already written in your graphic organizer because Mr. Williams was nice and wanted this video to go quicker. Alright, so multiplying fractions, first step, pre-simplify if possible. Alright, so if you'll see on the side, we have our wonderful question. It is 2/3 times 12 over 20. Those are both fractions, so that's a good start, all right? But we need to pre-simplify. And when we talk about pre-simplifying, remember that we're trying to find a factor that goes into 2 numbers to simplify these ahead of time. Our rule for pre-simplifying is that you need to choose one numerator, okay, and one denominator. That is the only way you can pre-simplify. One numerator and one denominator. It does not need to be across from each other. It can be top and bottom, but they must be one numerator and one denominator. So we're going to go ahead and pre-simplify right now with this first example. Okay, you do not need to write this one down, you just need to watch. Alright, so I noticed looking at these that the number 2 and 20 could go together. Okay, so they both have a common factor. What's their common factor? Well, their common factor is 2. How many 2's go into 2? 1. How many 2's go into 20? Well, that's 10. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have anything else? Well, actually, 3 and 12 have a common factor. 3 goes into both of those numbers. How many 3's go into 3? 1. How many 3's go into 12? 4. Now, a lot of people get confused and make this mistake. They think they are done. However, if you look very closely, this 4 and this 10, that's one numerator and one denominator, and they have a common factor. I know that common factor is 2 because they're both even numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and cross those off. How many 2's are in 4? 2. How many 2's are in 10? Well, that would be 5. Alright, at this time, I need to go ahead and see that I am done pre-simplifying. I know that because no numerator and denominator go together anymore, and I also know that 2 and 5 are prime numbers, and 1 is neither prime nor composite, and nothing that we use with multiplication goes into 1. So we're done. So now we need to go ahead and do step 2. Okay, we're done with step 1. Step 2 says multiply straight across. Numerator times the numerator. Well, 1 times 2. That's our new number. 1 times 2 is 2. And we need to multiply the denominator times the denominator, which is 1 times 5, which is 5. 2/5. And then step 3 says, check to see if your work needs to be simplified or converted from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Well, to be honest with you, 2/5 is simplified. I know that because those are both prime numbers. Is it an improper fraction? No, it is not. Okay, an improper fraction only has a bigger numerator than denominator. That's not the case. So in this particular case, I'm actually done. My answer is 2/5. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 examples. We're going to go quickly. Here we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pre-simplify. We have 4/5 times 12/16. I'm actually going to use 12 and 16 first. What goes into both of those? Well, 4 does. Okay, how many times is 4 going to 12? 3. How many times is 4 going to 16? 4. Am I done? No, actually I have a 4 and a 4. Okay, both of those can be pre-simplified. What goes into both of them? Well, 4. How many times is 4 going to 4? 1. How many times is 4 going to 4? 1. Okay, I have a 1, a 3, a 5, and a 1. Those are prime numbers and 1s, so nothing can go into them. No more common factors. We multiply across. 1 times 3 is 3, and 5 times 1 is 5. Once again, step 3, does it need to be converted? Nope. Is it simplified? Yes. My answer is 3/5. Congratulations. Next one, 7/12 times 14, or 4/14. Here we go. Pre-simplify, I'm actually going to, 7 and 14. What goes into both of them? 7. How many 7's are in 7? 1. How many 7's are in 14? 2. Can I pre-simplify anything else? Absolutely. I can do 4 and 12. What goes into both of them? Well, 4. How many 4's are in 4? 1. How many 4's are in 12? 3. Can I do anything else? Does not look like it. 2 and 3 are prime, and 1's are neither prime nor composite, so nothing goes into them. We multiply across. Numerator times numerator is 1. Denominator times denominator is 6. Hey, I know those are already simplified because there's a 1 in it. Anything with a 1 is simplified. And 1/6 is our answer because it's not improper, so we are done. 1/6. Congratulations. That makes us very happy. Moving on to the next one. We have 5/6 times 4/3. We're looking to pre-simplify. And it looks like we have one thing that we can pre-simplify, which is the 4 and the 6. 2 goes into both of them. How many 2's go into 4? Well, 2. How many 2's go into 6? 3. Can anything else work? 5, 3, 2, 3. Nope, those are all prime numbers, so we're going to go ahead and work them. 5 times 2 is 10, and 3 times 3 is 9. So what happened here? Well, in this particular case, you have to be very careful because the third step says, very specifically, third step said, you need to convert any improper fractions back to mixed numbers. This right here is an improper fraction. So how do I fix it? Well, very simply. If you watched the fourth video, it was on converting improper fractions to mixed numbers. You will find that you need to very simply divide. And the top number is 10, so that one goes inside the box, 9 on the outside. How many times does 9 go into 10? 1. 1 times 9 is 9. You subtract, we get 1 left over. This 1 becomes my numerator, and the 9, which is the original 9 in both sides, becomes my denominator. My answer is 1 and 1/9, and that should be your total answer. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your 3 examples. At this time, I would like you to pause the video and do these 6. You need to pause the video now. I'm about to go over them, so pause the video and do them first. Go now, pause them, go. Good luck. Alright, and I am back. If you have not paused the video, you should have by now and attempted these. You should have done these on your graphic organizer 1 through 6. Alright, so 1/8 times 2/3. Pre-simplify. 2 and 8. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 8 4 times. I can't pre-simplify anything else, so that would be 1/12. I know I'm done. Congratulations. 1/2. 2 and 4 can be pre-simplified. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 4 twice. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. Congratulations, we are done. You should get 2/5. This one, pre-simplify. Well, 5 and 10. 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into 10 2 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 11 is 11. Hey, that's done. Pre-simplified. We're done. Next one, 8 and 4. Look together. What goes into 8 and 4? Well, 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 8 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. And, oops, I am not done. I messed up. I could pre-simplify 3 and 9. What goes into 3 and 9? Well, 3 goes into 3 and 9. So 3 goes into 3 one time, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. That would give me 2/3. Congratulations. Now notice if you did not go all the way, you would need to simplify at the end. Moving on. Okay, number 5. We're almost done. 2 left. All right, what goes into 7/10 times 2 over 21? We want to pre-simplify first. We have 7 and 21. What goes into both of them? Well, 7. 7 goes into 7 one time. 7 goes into 21 3 times. I can pre-simplify 2 and 10. What goes into both of those? 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Looks like I'm done because I have all prime numbers. None of them go in together. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 3 is 15. Congratulations, your answer is 1/15. Okay. Next one, 3/4 times 5 over 7. This one, I do not see anything I can pre-simplify. That sucks. So, guess I'm just going to have to go ahead and do it. 3 times 5 is 15, and 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, now I could not pre-simplify anything else. I just want to double check that I'm correct and nothing can be simplified right now. And the factors for 15 are 1, 5, and 3, and none of those go into 28, so it's done. The answer is 15 over 28. Those are your 6. Hopefully you got all 6 of them correct. Put your score on the side of your graphic organizer out of 6. And finally, right now, there are, let's see, 9 problems. These are the next 9, which I want you to do right now. Do these on a whiteboard. When you're done with the whiteboard, show them to Mr. Williams, and then you'll be done. And you'll be ready for your independent task. But right now, show these to Mr. Williams when you're done with them on your whiteboard. Bring it back to him, raise your hand, I don't care, he's going to be walking around looking for them. Right now, do these now. Hey, have a good day. End of this video is now. Bye.